Hey guys, for this week's Meatless Monday video, I'm going to show you how to make Pioneer Woman's tomato cream pasta. I always call it tomato cream pasta, but I think the real name for it is pasta with tomato cream sauce. Same thing. I call it meatless spaghetti. It's one of my favorites because it's just so easy and it tastes delicious, and even Jared loves it, which is a big deal when a meat lover loves a meatless meal. So we make this about once a month. So here are the ingredients you need for it. And I will put her original recipe below, and I always make half of her recipe, and that still gives us a couple of meals worth of leftovers, so we can eat it for lunch or for dinner the next day. But we're going to need some olive oil and a tablespoon of butter. We're going to use some chopped up onion. Her recipe calls for half of a medium onion. We don't like a lot of onion, so I'd say I use about 1/3 of a cup of finely chopped onion, and I have 2 cloves of garlic here, minced up. We need a 15-ounce can of tomato sauce. We're going to throw in some heavy whipping cream. We need salt, pepper, a little bit of sugar. This is about between 1/4 and 1/2 teaspoon of sugar. We're going to use some Parmesan cheese, some basil. I don't always use basil. I just use it if I have it on hand. This is starting to go bad, so we'll get a little bit of basil out of it. But it still tastes good without the basil. But of course, fresh basil does make it a little bit more delicious. And then in her recipe, she uses fettuccine, but we prefer angel hair pasta, so that's what we're using. We're gonna need about a little less than a pound of pasta. So let's get started. It comes together really quick, so just go ahead and have everything ready before you start cooking. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is warm up our pan on medium, let the butter melt and the oil heat up. And then I'm gonna go ahead and throw in the onions and let those cook for a few minutes, because I like for the onions to be cooked through really well and really soft. Okay, and then after a couple minutes, I threw in the garlic, and I'm going to let that cook just for another minute. And then I'm going to add the can of tomato sauce. I'll let my onions and garlic burn a little bit, but hopefully that doesn't affect it. And also the sugar. Her recipe just calls for a dash of sugar. I don't really know what a dash is, but the amount I threw in, like I said, a little less than 1/2 teaspoon probably. It always comes out good. We're also going to add just some salt and pepper to taste. You can also throw in some red pepper flakes. I don't think I've ever done that. I might throw a few in this time, just for fun. Just a little bit. The kids do like this, so we don't want it to be spicy. Okay, so just stir all that together. Then we're going to turn it down to low and just let it cook for about 25 minutes. And then I'll go ahead and start getting some water ready to boil for the pasta. Okay, so the sauce is almost done cooking. It's been almost 25 minutes. I just put the pasta in, so that only takes about 5 minutes to cook. So while that was all going on, I went ahead and shredded our cheese. I'm about to add a 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream to the sauce. I chopped up some basil. We got very little, but it's enough for mine and Jared's serving. And then before I started everything, I went ahead and chopped up our romaine lettuce, because we're serving it with a Caesar salad. So I just chopped up the lettuce and threw in some Caesar dressing. That's not our favorite kind, but that's what we have on hand. I got lots of Parmesan cheese here because it will be used on the salad also. And then our girls will just have some green beans with theirs. So it's been 25 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and turn off the heat. My pasta just finished cooking, so I drained it. And I've got my 1/2 cup of heavy whipping cream here. So you're just going to add that in there. Mix that together. You can taste it and adjust your seasonings as needed. Oh, and I kept 1 cup of the pasta water when I drained it, in case we need that to thin the sauce out after we add the noodles. And I'm going to go ahead and throw in some of the Parmesan cheese, probably about 1/4 of a cup worth. And then we're also going to put some on top of the spaghetti once it's done and on our plates. And then we can go ahead and just throw in the pasta. Seriously, so easy, you guys. Oh gosh, kind of hard to stir it all around. And then, like I said, if it needs some to be thinned out some, we can add some pasta water to it. But I'm going to go ahead and get this mixed up. And there it is, the tomato cream pasta, just topped with some Parmesan cheese, a little bit of fresh basil, and our Caesar salad. Like I said, this is one we all enjoy. So if you guys ever try this recipe out, just let us know in the comments below and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. And I will see y'all in next week's Meatless Monday. Thank you for watching.
You don't have to tell me to say it, okay? This is really a delicious meatless meal.
Well, I just wanted to share this for all the meat lovers out there, that him saying that he loves it. Okay, bye.
And I love Caesar salad. And I love this. It's good.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye.